Hi everyone, this is Pramita here, and this is my design team project for Shabby Dabby Duda. So I have used her Melrose Garden kit for the project, and this journal comes in this pouch. So this is made of lace. As you can see, I have stitched it to make it into a pouch tote bag sort of thing, so you can keep all your supplies that you're using inside this. So let me move this a little bit, just a second. I have things all over because I have been meaning to do this for a while, and it's just that it was not happening. So I have used the Melrose Garden kit along with a few background papers that I will link below in the description box. And now I'm going to take this off and show you how it looks. So the journal is actually an folio style journal. Let me put this on this side. So it's a folio style journal. I have used a file folder to make this, and you can say it's an ephemera folio sort of journal, so altered file folder. So here it is. So this is tied with an organza ribbon. Here is an image that came in the kit, and I've just sliced it up to add as an accent on the page. And then I've used a mesh kind of fabric over the image just to dull it down a little bit, just to add a little bit of texture. And that's the only reason behind it, nothing else. And now we're going to open this up. I hope I'm in frame, guys. So I've added some lace cluster and some, laces as I do. These are appliques that I have, and now is the time when we are going to unfold everything, you can say. So the file folder, what I've done is I have added some texture paste to the file folder, and then I have I have stained the file folder with distress inks, and then I've tea-dyed them. It was a long process, but it was worth it. It came out so pretty. So this is how it looks. So this is the half of the file folder that I was using. Let me move this a little bit. Yeah. So, but I think this is a view. Yeah, just let me fix this. Okay, so here we have the journal, or the whatever you want to say this to be. So this is how it's looking. So it has a lot of flips. This is like a trifold, not a trifold. There are 4 folds to it. So this is the first fold. And I have added a lot of envelopes in between. Like this is actually an altered envelope. This is actually an altered envelope. This is also an altered envelope. So when you flip this, here is what it looks when you open this up entirely. Okay, and so let's start from this side. So this is just a half fold sort of thing. It has double pocket. So I've made some collage cards using the paper from the kit, and then I've backed them up on a thicker cardstock. And this is a journal card from the kit. I will link this below, and here I've just done a little bit of cluster. And when you open this, again a double pocket. So you have some cards that go in, and then this goes in. Here there is as I said, this is also an altered envelope, and here we have a bunch of pockets. So one pocket goes in from this side, one pocket goes in from that side, and there is another at the back. So you have these crisscrossing pockets, you can say, so that you get a view of the whole page, also that it looks very filled out. Okay, so that's on one side of the envelope, and in between the two sides, like there is this side and this side, in between this there is a large journal card, so that would go in here. I have been working on this for a while and it was time since I did this video. I just needed to make that bag and I've done that. So on the other side, so let me close this part now. For now, on the other side we have a pocket over here, journal tag over here. This is a very beautiful kit, undoubtedly very pinkish, very girly. So I have done so this is actually an envelope. This is actually an envelope with some stationery paper that I've added, that also comes in the kit, and that goes in at the back pocket. So this is actually a small notebook looking stuff, but this is actually a notepad. So here we have a pocket with some journaling paper in, some scrap papers that I've used in the journal, and I've made a bow tie sort of thing, so you can use that. Sorry guys. And this is the middle part where we have a large journal card, because this was a large pocket, and a tiny card because I made a tuck spot out of this lady. And here we have another large journal card. Again, I've used papers from the kit and collaged them on thicker cardstock. Okay, and then this part is closed. Now we're going to open this part. So this is this looks pretty complicated, but it worked out fine. So again, I did some layering, some collaging, some journal card to go inside this pocket, and some journal cards for this pocket. Okay, and on this side we have this envelope which has these tiny tucks and pockets. So here is the front pocket. This was actually a cluster I created, then I added that as a pocket, and this goes in here, and I'm going to add this also over here. So, and this is another journal card that was in the kit. This is a paper scrap that I had, and what I've done is I've just done some layering with the image from the kit. So that goes in there, and this opens up, and here again we have a double pocket. Double pockets. This is the back and this is the front. So this is actually layered on a piece of fabric, and then some tatty material, and this just gives a little bit of color to the otherwise sepia toned kind of picture. This is from a cardstock that I had. I made the cover out of the cardstock. This is actually a journal which is stitched inside this, and I'll show you how it looks. So this is practically blank. I have not put in anything, and just a variety of papers so that you can embellish this as you like. Some vellum. As I said, I've used a variety of paper. This is the middle, and again the same order. This paper is lovely, and again this collage paper, and also I made an altered paper clip. So this is something which you can put on any page for that matter. It's going to jazz up that page. So this is the same process that I followed when I did my altered paper clip. So I'm just going to slide this in. Okay, so this is how it looks on a page. I hope you can see it here. And when you turn this on the other side, it's just a cluster of laces, nothing else. So it's very subtle and very cohesive with the journal itself, because this is kind of a very subtle ladylike journal. So this is another floating, not floating, but a flip pocket that I did with envelopes, some journal tag. This is actually a pocket, and then when you flip this, there is another journal tag card that goes in. And this was a cluster I had made way back. I added that. So I thought that it's going to, you know, break the thingy color palette a little bit. This was a cluster I had made way back, and I've added just that, and I've layered it on book page. So this is actually an envelope. Again, some journal card on this pocket, some journal card on this pocket, in this pocket, and then some ephemera on inside this pocket. And this is the back of the journal. Here I have made some vellum pockets which are layered irregularly, and I've added a small snippet sort of thing at the bottom. I like to add things like this, like a skirting, you can say. So I added this tag and then this card, and at the back there is another collaged card sort of thing that goes in. And then when you close this, there is another set of pockets. This flips up. Again, you have this and this one. Okay, and on this side there is another journal card, sorry, that I've collaged on. So that's done. So I'm going to put that later on. I don't know why it's not going in. Anyways, I have created tiny clusters around these areas. So that goes in here. And now the entire thing closes up. Okay, the journal is stitched on this side. And at the back, what you have is another pocket. Not another pocket, but a set of pockets. You have... Just let me take this out. So I don't know why it's not coming out. So this comes out. I need to trim this down a little bit so it's going to fit properly. And again, I've done some collage using some tickets and ephemera from the kit. So this goes in here. So I need to trim this down a little bit so that it goes inside that pocket smoothly. So this is my design team project for Shabby Dabby Doodah, and by the time you see this video, I'm probably going to list this in my shop. So if anybody is interested, they can go and check. I know there are lockdowns in certain places, but in certain places there are no lockdowns. So I mean, the postal service is still working, but in a restricted manner. So it's going to take a while to go, but I will try my best to ship that as quickly as possible. And yeah, so that's it. So thank you everybody for watching this, and bye. Have a great day.